So on the back you just press on. Oh my god. It's moving! Oh! Oh my god. Guys. Oh my... I guess what I was trying to say is that this is like Christmas all over again, except a lot better. So this is our first futuristic kitchen gadget that we're gonna open for this video, and just look at the size of this package. This also came all the way from America because I'm pretty sure this is illegal in England and in Europe in general. Am I gonna get arrested? Probably yes. Is it going to be worth it? Probably yes. I cannot believe that I actually spent money on this. This is a gun that shoots salt. Like, who comes up with this stuff? Okay, so here's the thing. The reason why this exists is because this was actually created to put salt in it, and then you fire it, and you can basically kill any flies you've got in your house. So here's the thing. I don't really agree with this thing of like killing flies, because the only thing we kill on my channel is content. So instead we're gonna be using this gun to salt our food, because I was thinking about it, and like, imagine you having dinner with your family and then someone says, can you please pass the salt? And like, this is 2019, like I shouldn't have to stand up and go give you the salt. Instead I'm gonna point at you and I'm gonna shoot your plate with salt. I mean, if this isn't futuristic, I don't know what else is. I want to include the price of everything in this video, so because I had to ship this from America, the shipping was almost as expensive as this, so I think I spent a total of $70 on this thing. Let's open it up. Merry Christmas. Oh. I should not be allowed to have money. It's got a lot of like stickers basically saying be really careful, don't shoot at someone's eyes, because I guess you can actually seriously injure someone with this. So if you buy it, I'm not gonna tell you to be careful because I know you guys. So here we've got the gun. Wait, how does it work? Why is he not shooting? Before we figure out how this works, we need some salt, because that's how we're gonna load the gun, and I don't actually have any of the granulated table salt, so we're gonna have to use some of this one, but hopefully it's going to be fine. So there's this little thing on top, and we're gonna open that and just pour in our salt. So we pull back, and then, oh my god, should I do it? Wait, let me give you a wider shot. Oh, wait. I can't see any damage, so it can't be that strong. But I did hear the salt like literally going everywhere in my kitchen. On the instructions it says if you really want to see like the pattern of the salt when you shoot it, you should use some of this foil paper. So I'm gonna try to duct tape it maybe somewhere here. Okay, so this is fine. I think I need a little bit more salt. There we go. It barely makes like an impact. Like this is, it's like not that deep. I mean, they say not to shoot on your face just for safety, but I feel like this is really not that bad. So let's imagine that you've got a beautiful plate with any kind of nuts. I think these are peanuts. Now let's also imagine that someone complains that these are not salty enough, but you're sitting like 15 meters away from them. Instead of standing up, you grab your gun of salt and you're ready to season the nuts. I think the salt went everywhere, but in the actual peanuts. Not sure about this entirely. Before we move on to the next one, I think the only thing that I haven't tried with this is if you get shot with this, does it actually hurt? Okay, wait. I feel like should we do it like on my butt or something? Cause like I really don't want to get injured on my face. Wait, I've got an idea. I'm not playing any games here. Okay. I don't know, I don't want to do it anymore. Can I change my mind? Okay, just do it. Wait, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it yet. Is the camera recording? Ouch! It wasn't as bad as I thought, but I could definitely feel it. So here we've got our second kitchen gadget, and this one, it's interesting to say the least. So basically, this is called a Gyno spoon. Wow, no, that sounds wrong. This is a spoon with a motor in it that basically stops you from spilling whatever it's in the spoon or whatever is in the fork, because it also comes with a fork attachment. So essentially this is a spoon that never spills. It doesn't matter how much you move your hand, it claims that you can't actually spill the liquid that's in it. I might not be the audience for this, and I'll explain to you why this exists and why it's actually really cool. But for now, I think we should open it up because the design of this is so freaking cool. It's like an iPhone except better because you can eat with it. And before I forget, the total price of this, because it also came from America, it got really close to $300. But because I'm not sure, let's say like $250. Let's do the big reveal. Oh my god, this is giving me flashbacks to all those viral videos of people opening their iPhones and breaking them within the first 10 seconds. I've got a few enemies in life, but like, I don't wish anyone that kind of evil. 20 minutes later. Seriously! Okay, I wanted to do like a smooth opening, but here we go, the instructions. We never read those before, we're not gonna start today. It's got a quote on here that says, "And in your smile, I see something more beautiful than the stars." That's cute, but it's a spoon. No, it's actually more than that. And like I said, I will talk about it. But for now, I just want to be impressed by technology. Okay, that's cool. I'm trying to like... I would be a terrible unboxing person because I'm not like smooth and my movements are not like fluid. I'm like, okay, let's open this up. It'd be interesting. So this is the little charging platform, I think. So it should come with some charging cables as well. And here we've got the spoon that never spills. Oh my god, that feels so cool. It feels like it actually comes from the future. Like, okay, this is worth my money already. Let's do the satisfying. So on the back you just press on. Oh my god. It's moving. Oh. Oh my god, do you see that? It comes back to the original position. Is it kind of staying? I think it's actually staying kind of stable, but obviously we'll only be able to tell when we try this with some food, so that's what I think we should do. So here we've got some rice to try the fork attachment, and also here we've got some vegetable soup to try the spoon attachment. This spoon was actually created for people who suffer from Parkinson or any similar diseases that sort of block your movement. As you can imagine, when that happens, you just spill all the food that's in it, which makes it very difficult for people who suffer from this to actually eat on their own and to sort of be independent. I've actually got someone in my family who suffers from a disease that blocks movement, and that's also one of the reasons why I wanted to try this spoon, to see whether it actually works, but also so I could gift it to them when I'm done with showing you on the video. I'm gonna switch it on, and I've got a feeling that I'm gonna make a mess already. We're gonna go get some soup. I'm not gonna fill it up too much because I want this to be fair. Okay. Oh my god! Guys, I promise you I'm making like the wildest movements. I'm like going in circles. And it's still right there, look. It's still completely filled up. If I filled it up and did the same movement with a regular spoon, like going in circles, literally all gone in like 2 seconds. Oh my god, this actually does work. which is so weird. I'm gonna be honest and tell you guys. Oh my god, I think I did something wrong. Did you guys see that? Like, I know this is a lot of money, but if you know someone who could actually benefit from having this in their life, I would 100% recommend this spoon attachment. So we're gonna try it with solid foods now. Wow, it still works, but obviously rice is very like fragile because it's made of like little pieces, and that's impressive that that amount manages to stay there. Do you see how much my hand is moving? Like, this is me trying the same exact movements with a regular fork. Like, literally. There are people who this could actually be life-changing for them. So, wow, this makes it seem like I'm truly being sponsored by them, but I'm just excited. The fact that this could improve someone's life, it just makes me really happy. So, if you've got someone that you know they could benefit from this, send them this video, show them the power of this mechanical spoon. For our next food gadget, we've got a very small box in comparison to the ones from before. But even though this isn't technological, like you don't need batteries, you don't need any power to make this work, this one is supposed to seriously blow our minds. I'm gonna show you a close-up, but basically the name of this is Cake Server, and this is by a brand called Magiso, and it's designed in Finland. And I don't know why it costs so much money to ship to the UK, because isn't Finland just around the corner? I think so. But if you get it in different colors, it's a lot cheaper. I think mine cost me around $50, maybe a little bit more with shipping. It actually says on here somewhere that this won the Red Dot Design Awards in 2010. So this is actually like award winning. That's why it's so expensive for like a piece of metal. I already ruined the box, so wow, everything in this video is so bougie. Would you look at that? I watched a video on this, and let's just say my expectations are very high. I'm glad I spent some extra money to get the silver one, because this looks so interesting. Doesn't this look like the sort of stuff that you'd expect us to be like eating with in like 2020? Like, you use this tool to like eat everything. This is a chocolate fudge cake, and the reason why we're gonna start by testing it out on cake is because that's what the instructions say that this works with. It's with, you know, any kind of cake basically. When you spend like over $1,000 in gadgets, I mean, we have to cut the prices somewhere. So it's a slightly smaller cake. It's kind of got some instructions here. It basically says that you should hold it with this side. Why is it not like... Oh my god. And basically, you can remove the whole slice without like making a mess. Not only it's the perfect size, but you can actually hold it until you decide to release it. Which, hello? I'm like, for $50, like, release the damn cake. Oh my god. I hate my life right now. I mean, the cut on the actual cake, it's so satisfying. Okay, let's try this again. So this is supposed to allow us to continue to cut the cake. Okay, that was a lot smoother. The ultimate test is whether this can truly drop the cake. No! It shouldn't break the cake every single time. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. That's exactly what it says on the instructions. Should we wash this and try this with something else? Because I mean, I can already tell that this is never truly going to work. Okay, let's drop this one. Okay. Oh! Please tell me it works. Oh! Oh my god, that works a lot better than it did on the cake. Okay, This is the cutest slice of pizza. I love that. I love miniature things. It wouldn't work for like a big, like giant pizza, but it does work for miniature ones because, you know, it'd just be too tiny for the slices. It's not perfect on cakes. It works on pizza. Let's see if it works on pie. Does it work on pie? I guess. I know at a first look, it might look like this is just a regular mug just sitting on my kitchen counter, but this next gadget is so much more than that. And the reason why this one isn't in a box is because I actually bought this a long time ago. In fact, I've actually got another one of these. This next one is so iconic that I've actually got two of them, maybe like $100. So in total, these two like cost me over $200. And I think at the time, because I have this for like over a year, they were a lot more expensive. This is a self-heating mug. So if you pour your drink on it, like let's say you're having your morning coffee, not only this will keep it warm, but you can actually change the temperature. So you can even make it hotter than it was originally, which is I think the reason why this is just so freaking weird. And I know there's like cords on here, but this is because I was charging it, because you don't even need this. In fact, you don't even need the bottom of it. You can just carry this like around your house, or you can even take it outside. I mean, I've never done that, but technically you could. It also comes with an electric plug. Mine is like an American one just because that's where I bought it, but it still works with like a plug adapter. So you plug this on the plate and it charges like the mug, and it actually doesn't need a whole lot of charging. I would say using it every day, I probably charge it like every 2 to 3 weeks. You can actually place it in any direction and it will still charge, because this whole like circle basically charges in any different part of it. And this is also a button, and I think what this does is it's an on and off switch, but you also use this to pair it with your phone. And I know this actually connects with your phone, so I'm gonna show you the way I had to set it up. What you do is you download the Ember app, and then you select pair a new device, and then you have to make sure this is on pairing mode, which I think just means you have to switch it on in the bottom. Okay, so we found the mug. This is really like truly futuristic. Right now it's telling me that this is empty, which obviously it's true. But what you can do is you can basically come here and select the temperature, and this is in Fahrenheit, so I don't really understand Fahrenheit, but I'm gonna switch it off for now because we don't really need it. This is one of the coolest things. You can also change the color of the light, and you can basically pick any color. So if you want it to be pink, there you go. If you want it to be like red, there you go as well. Like, this is really, really cool. I can't remember what color I had on this one. I think it was something like in between the greens and the blues. I think that it's blue. So here we've got a Starbucks like Frappuccino. I've actually never bought this sort of Starbucks to drink at home, so I'm gonna show you how this changes from being empty to having a drink on it. It's really, really weird, but it actually works. Okay, so it basically tells you immediately the temperature of it. So this is actually quite cold because it was in the fridge. You can also see how much you can fit in it, which is not much. If anything, that would be my only criticism. You can fit about 250 milliliters, maybe a little bit more, which is, you know, obviously this would be a lot quicker if your drink was already warm, but mine is actually cold. But you can basically change it, and then this will start flashing. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it basically means it's heating up right now. So as you can see, we already went up like 1 degree. Like, it's actually quite quick, which is really, really scary. It doesn't really heat up on the outside, which is really good, but as you can see, it's still flashing, which means the temperature isn't quite there yet. I mean, the drink was really cold. Okay. Oh, why does that taste like Big Mac sauce? I don't know if you can see, but it's currently at 38 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, you know, it's getting closer to 60, but it's not quite there yet. This next one is by far the biggest and heaviest item of this video. Oh my god, I hope I didn't break it. This is a pasta maker. I don't even want to tell you guys how much money I spent on this, but I think in pounds it was over 200, so I don't know, like, let's say $250, but I think it might have been more than that. This machine claims to make fresh pasta in 12 minutes. So in 12 minutes, from beginning to end, you will go from having a few ingredients to having freshly made, like, Italian authentic pasta. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like pasta making, but it's something that takes a long time because you have to pass the dough on this machine like a million times. You guys have probably seen one of those very like old like metal devices to like stretch pasta. So this machine claims that you can get these fresh noodles in 10 minutes by literally not doing anything. All you have to do here is put the ingredients in the container and then it comes out as fresh pasta. This is huge. Okay, why does it come with a toothbrush? Why is that like the first thing that I see? It's so much heavier than I thought. Like, wow. Why does it look so freaking small on camera? Like, this is huge. Turns out you can make spaghetti, you can make penne pasta, fettuccine, and also like sheets for like lasagna, like ravioli, for all that sort of stuff. So basically, you can make anything in this. This is the cup to measure the flour. So basically, if we use one measurement, that takes about 12 minutes. If you use two measurements, you're basically making pasta for a lot of people. So I don't think we'd ever use that. They've also got all these weird flours to make different types of pasta with, but we're just gonna be using plain flour because I like my flour like I like my personality. So, okay, this is fine. So what we're gonna do is just add the flour to the container. Let me turn it on the side so you guys can see. It says do not add the liquids before the machine is working. So maybe we should get this going. Oh my god. This is going to be so much fun. The next thing we need is the liquids. So it says that if you're gonna use like, you can either use 1 or 2 eggs basically for this, and one measurement of flour is 80 milliliters. So we're gonna add, oh my god, that literally went on my face. Milliliters, so we're gonna add, oh my god, that literally went on my face. Jeffree Star highlighters, who? Like, this is, I'm gonna release egg white highlighters. Like, it actually went on my cheekbones. Actually looks like highlighter. So I'm gonna add it slowly. Okay, I'm gonna just add the rest. Oh my god! I wasn't ready! It literally took like 3 minutes, so I wasn't quite ready for this. I was just in the middle of cleaning up. Oh my god. That's quite a lot of pasta, I guess. This is gonna be the longest spaghetti in the world. Like, I can't even put it all in shot. Like, there's so much of it. When people ask me where do you see yourself in the future, I never thought that this would be the answer. Yet here we are. Oh my god, this is gonna be so satisfying. Oh my god, guys. We actually made fresh pasta. This is the best day of my life. My mind is blown right now. Not only it was fun, it was so easy, and it feels like Right, it feels like bougie like pasta. So this next futuristic gadget, I'm gonna be honest, I don't quite know how this works and how the technology behind it works, but this is called a vacuum sealer. This is like a futuristic way to preserve your foods. Let's say you've got some like leftover foods and you want to save it in the fridge, or you even want to leave it out, but then you don't want it to like go bad. If you worry about like bacteria or like weird stuff growing on your leftovers while they're just sitting there, this is one way to sort of isolate the whole dish. I think this one was like maybe like $50, I think, something around that price. And it comes with these bags. So these are the bags where you like preserve your food. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna simulate that I've got food leftovers, and the reason why we're simulating is because that never happens. I'm pretty sure people don't use an actual plate for this, but because I want to make it look like pretty and like tight and like compact, I'm gonna use a plate for mine. But I think most people just put the food in the bag and then they just remove it after. The food we are going to preserve is some chicken curry. Here in the UK, it's very common when you go and shop for like microwave meals. Sometimes they come in like a vacuum seal and it always looks so pretty because it's like tight. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but I always think it looks so cool. So I want to try to recreate that using some kitchen technology. It looks pretty good, so I'm gonna put it in the bag. Okay. Oh no, I'm already kind of making a mess. I should have read the instructions, but it's too late now. We've got 3 buttons. One of them is seal only, the other one is cancel, and the other one is vacuum seal, which is what we want to do. We just remove all the air so we can preserve our food and our plate, I guess. So I'm gonna close it. Okay, we're gonna press it down. Okay, 1, 2. Oh my god. Is that it? Not quite what I imagined, but let's release it. A little bit disappointed by the look of it. I just expected this to be like perfectly smooth and like no air whatsoever, but like it's crazy how quick you can do this. And this is like, you can literally turn it like upside down and like nothing happens here. Like this is fully preserved. Before we move on to the next one, I want to preserve something else. Like I want to preserve something that isn't food. Am I about to lose my phone or about to lose my mind? Stay tuned to find out. Oh my god. Siri is so confused on what's going on. When she asks if she can go through your phone history, you're like, yeah, sure. Keeping it real, this might not be useful for me. Like, I don't preserve foods, but I can see how this could be useful to so many people. $50 is not a terrible price for this, so I'm gonna say 100% approve. For this next kitchen gadget, we're gonna be making some salad. Wow, that really sounds so unnatural when I say it. Like, it's just not believable at all. As you can see, this device claims to make a 60-second salad. And I know, like, this is not, like, technological really, but it is futuristic in the way that it improves the way you make salad by making it a lot quicker. If there's one thing that I hate more than salad is having to make salad, just because you have to clean up all this stuff like a million times. It literally takes like 10 minutes and then it doesn't even taste good. So I don't know how much this costs. I'm guessing like $20. So here's the salad maker. It looks interesting, I guess. So I'm gonna be using one tomato, just because I know this is gonna make a mess. Like, I can already see how I'm gonna hate this, because it's gonna be so wet everywhere. Okay. We are going to use a little bit of lettuce as well, and also some cucumber. So if this device actually works, that's literally all the cutting you need to do before it's ready. So we're gonna put this right on top. Wow, I should have thought about that. Okay, let's arrange for space. The way you're supposed to use this is just use the knife in every single gap. That's actually really easy. I mean, you do need a sharp knife, I will say that. So now you're supposed to turn this into a different angle, and once again go in every single gap. We are going to turn it and do exactly the same thing. This is kind of fun. It's kind of like a video game, so in a way this kind of does make making salad a little bit more fun. According to the instructions, we just turn this around now, and there you go. Salad. Well, that's actually quite nice. Look at these pieces of cucumber. That's actually, for how long it took me, which was like maybe like 2 minutes. I wanna hate this so freaking much, but I think it works. Like, this is pretty impressive. Nobody wants to hate this more than me, but I have to be honest, this actually makes it kind of fun. I mean, you make a little bit of a mess, but in comparison to chopping every single vegetable individually, I'm gonna say that also, for if this costs like less than $20, please invest in one of these. This will actually save you a lot of time and also a lot of mess. We're almost in 2020, and I would think that technology would come so far for like kitchen devices, but I mean, I feel like we're going in the right direction. We're not quite there yet, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed this video. If you did, it would mean the world to me if you could give it a like, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and switch my notifications on. Basically, when you press the subscribe button, there's like a little bell next to it, and I know it's annoying because I say this in every single video, but it does make a difference to me because I want to make sure that you guys are notified when I post new stuff. So hopefully you won't miss out on my future videos, because I've got a lot of weird stuff coming up. I'm gonna keep some of this stuff, and anything that I don't use, I'm actually gonna give it to people. Don't feel bad, none of this is gonna go to waste, so I'm gonna actually try to give a purpose to every single item that we used in this video, like I always try to do with any of my videos. You know the drill. If you want a part 2, please don't forget to give it a like and let me know in the comment section. That is like the best way to let me know that you guys want a part 2, so I wanna read your comments. I want you guys to tell me that you want to watch a part 2 to this video, because if not, I'll just move on to something else. But if this was fun to watch, this was a lot of fun for me to film as well, so I would love to film a part 2. I think that's about it for this video. Wow, this was like I've been filming since morning time, and it's almost like 6 p.m. so I've literally spent the whole day playing with this gadget. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.